Hey!
Hey,
I gotta get this. Hey!
where are you?
Where are you, Joe? Episode 50. It's not car 54, Joe. It's episode 54.
That's right.
There's. I sent you that intro
Yes, that
last
is.
week.
This is quite a reference. Probably our most
There's
in-depth
reference. Well,
reference.
I don't know. I think the one we did for this one was pretty good too.
Oh, that was great.
But that was the week after. This is like we're actually on point.
Right.
We're on point
Yes.
with episode 54, Joe.
Episode 54.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where
I'm in
am I?
LA.
I'm in LA. We're both in LA.
Why aren't we in the same house? Well,
There's news there.
there's news there.
We were
I'm
trying to do the show, 2 days ago. Oh, here we go.
yes. Oh, sorry. I'm pregnant. No.
You're not pregnant.
Oh,
You're
last time it focused.
Oh, you're not pregnant.
There we are.
Pregnant. You're pregnant.
Ah,
You're pregnant, Joe.
bummer.
You're pregnant, so it's smart
So
that we're doing the show separate.
exactly. Yeah, I was like
Uh,
all psyched to meet up because finally we're in the same,
and I
we're in
was
the
out
same
of
place,
town, and you're back, and you're here,
and it was
You
going to
were,
be awesome.
and now we don't.
Nope.
Can't do the show. Well, you're
COVID.
close. You're like, COVID, Joe.
Could be worse. Like the fact that I can even do a show is pretty amazing,
Yeah, were you sick yesterday?
Yeah. It's like a morning and night thing.
Right.
Like Advil's doing wonders for me. It's like cuz mine's really mostly like fever and aches,
You're drinking a lot of fluids and everything, though, too, right?
Drinking a lot of fluids, taking a lot of like I took some strong ass vitamin D pills like as soon as it
What
was
about
starting.
supplements and stuff, too?
Yep, bunch of those. Because my mom hooked me up with all this stuff after she got COVID. She's like,
Oh, that's right, because she had it to take this stuff, too.
yeah. So
Oh,
thankfully,
man. Dang it.
maybe some of it helped. I don't know, but all I can say is, like, fingers crossed it doesn't get worse than this.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would be good enough to like come hang out, except that obviously the test is still positive. So
right.
I'm not gonna go anywhere.
And being that I have to work in a few days,
Right, you're gonna be traveling.
Be like,
yeah.
Probably not smart to like be one of those people.
No, exactly.
Right. Jesus.
And like airports are just
I mean that too.
I mean, Kelsey's a teacher, obviously.
Right.
So either a student or a friend of ours who was traveling. We got one of those people.
Probably the student, I would say.
Probably the student. But I'm just saying, like, airports are like a breeding ground.
How's she doing? She all right?
She's good now. She had more of a cough and shit.
Shit. But she had it before you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But it was one of those things where, like, the moment she tested positive, I was like, okay, I'm definitely getting this.
Well, because she brought it home.
Yeah. And it's like,
I think the favor is that she brought it from a kid.
Right.
Right? The class, or they're back, right? They're fully back.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So, sucks.
So you're not drinking tonight.
I'm not drinking, and that's killing me.
So we're doing the show earlier, though. 5.
Yes.
No one cares. Oh, there's a viewer. Hi.
Yeah, where'd that person come from?
You missed the update. right when I said no one's watching.
You missed my
Hi,
COVID.
whoever it was. I shared it on the on our Instagram. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, whoever it is, Mr. COVID news. Joe is not going to be with me here, but we're still going to do the show.
And if I die,
you're not going to die.
If I die, Jason has to carry this forward.
If you die, should I just like do a show without you? Once I ended one show like that, and it was very awkward. I was like, what do I do?
I remember that.
I don't remember which one it was.
It was the Christmas one
But I think it was about COVID too, right?
It
Because your mom
was.
was like trying to contact you
Yeah, I got like a frantic call. I thought something was really wrong.
in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I sometimes think about doing like solo streams, but
Yeah.
just for sometimes I'm like, oh, it'd be fun to stream right now, but I haven't.
Well, do you know when you tested positive first? Yes,
No,
two days ago.
I only tested today
Oh shit.
because once I started getting sick, I kind of figured it had to
Yeah.
have been COVID
Jesus.
because Kelsey had already tested positive. So I
Oh
didn't even
man.
bother because I was like, why bother?
Right. Right.
But today I tested because I kind of wanted to see, like, hey, how close am I to
Is
returning
it
to life?
still happening? Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. And her school's like trying to get her back. It's really weird. They're like, all right, well, you can come back Monday. Remember back when it was like you couldn't do shit for like 2 weeks
Yeah.
from the last time you tested
Yeah.
positive?
Yes.
It's like she just tested positive yesterday,
And
and
they
they were
really
like,
need
you can come
teachers.
back. Yeah.
Come back. It's okay.
It's like, what happened to the
Shit.
2 weeks and all that kind of thing?
Oh man.
So, but we're doing a show still. Hey, we're
I'm
here.
glad we're doing a show, man. It's Thursday. This is our 54th episode, Joe. Where are you? We're right here.
Right
It's a
here.
nice reference to car 54. Where are you? This is episode 54. Where are you?
Yeah. I didn't even know about Car 54.
It was with Fred Gwynn that was like Herman Munster, and the other guy's name was Joe, I think. Joe. It was about cops in New York.
I feel like maybe my aunt showed it to me when I was a kid because she's all into like
Well,
vintage old
just
shows.
the theme song. It's like car 54, where are you?
Right. Which I had no idea.
Yeah, here we go.
This is, for all the people
NB-
out of the loop.
NBC from 61 to 63.
Yeah.
Look at that. Who knew,
So
Joe?
this is what our show's referencing, people.
Wow. We're trying to get that old demo.
Yeah.
Get the old demo. Oh,
Well,
man.
there they are.
Yeah, there they are. Can you zoom on? There you go. Hilarious. Maybe that's the image I should have used.
That guy has a long face, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was Herman Munster, man.
Yeah. I never really appreciated that till I saw this image.
He was in like My Cousin Vinny. He was the judge.
Yes, I was just thinking about that.
The two what now?
That was great. I love that movie.
I removed it. Sorry.
That's okay. I was done with it.
Fred Gwynn. Well, I am here in LA. I'm traveling yet again though next week, so probably have to do the show else like this again.
Okay.
It's like a running theme now to just do it this way. Joe.
I know.
I want to do the shows together. I'm like, I'm here. We're gonna do a show.
I know.
But
well, it would have been irresponsible for me to.
Yes, no, and I'm glad. Thank you for. Let's do the smart thing here and not.
The whole reason I got COVID is because I want people to thank me for like staying home. I need those props. I need.
The funny thing is that you got COVID probably staying at home.
Yes, true. Very true.
You did the right thing, but then your wife probably brought it to you. Which
true.
That's not in the laws.
It's ironic.
Right? That's not in the
stay home, get COVID. Yeah. Shit. Well.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I guess it happens.
Sweet, man. You want to get it rolling, dude? We haven't done the show in like a week. When's the last time we did a show? Last Wednesday?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Got a good show. And we're normally earlier. Usually we're late at night. I'm surprised we don't,
Yeah, remember that last really late show we did? We got there were 4 or 5 people.
Yes,
watching.
there was 4 people.
That was crazy.
I know. Which was
it
was like a late night show. Crazy for us. Whoa, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa. As far as the live stream goes, I think people watch it afterwards too. But
yeah, exactly.
We're all over the place, man. Did you get that food?
No, which I'm glad I didn't because
okay, good.
it would be sitting here. But I'm going to order it today. I was waiting for them to respond because I really wanted a sample pack.
Well, why don't you wait till I'm back and we can do it together?
Oh yeah, might as well.
So,
Yeah.
but there
Because
was
otherwise it will be sitting here for like yeah. Okay.
we don't know. So we have some ideas for the future. Sorry, I'm putting my.
I actually sent them a cranky email today because they never responded to my request.
Right.
And then they started sending me all these advertisements and promos. And I was like, how come you can send me all this crap, but you can't respond to my email?
Really?
Because it just pisses me off. Like, I'm so tired of companies being like, got your email address. Here's a bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah, because then
This
you're
drives
like
me-
subscribed to them, and you still
Exactly.
haven't even tasted the food yet.
Exactly. I'm like, I would have ordered if you had just said, yes, here's, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, we would have happily spent our money already.
Shit.
But we'll still follow through with the plan we talked about, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right, man. You want to get to some deaths, Joe?
yes.
Since you talked about COVID and you're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I don't want you to die, man.
I don't either.
Oh, you know what? Let me put the socials up, guys. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Twitter. Donate to us at Streamlabs, streamlabs.com. Link is in the bio, and all that jazz.
Donate $1 if you want me to die, and $1 if you don't want me to die.
How about $2? How about $5 for nothing, and then Joe can buy an orange juice.
There you go.
Buying an orange juice.
I do like orange juice.
Yeah, let's get the rips, man. We got a few rips, man.
Let's do it. Unfortunately,
Played. Playing?
No.
Playing? Is it playing? Too much. I didn't see it at all. Not seeing it at all on my end. But
It played twice.
All right, good. Maybe 3.
That one's quite long. We might get tagged on that one.
Tagged on Facebook last week for something. I was like, what did we get tagged for? It's probably that.
Wow. That
I
sucks.
just saw a random thing and I was like, what? We watched what? Let's start with this guy, man. Jacques Perrin passed away, Joe, last week. He let me get my notes here. I don't have my notes. He was 80 years old. Famous for Cinema Paradiso. Did you ever see that movie? It's really good about this projectionist. He was a French actor, so an old like French actor. I think he started when he was a kid, but so it was around a long time. 80. It's a good age. We always like 80s, man. You know,
it always means things. Yeah.
We like those, you know, but it's a good movie. I don't know if you've ever seen Cinema Paradiso. I remember watching it in college. So
I have. It looks
a
interesting.
film. Yeah, it's a foreign film. So also Robert Morse.
Yeah.
Joe, Robert Morse was he was a musical. I think he was on Broadway, I believe. He was in the famous musical How to Succeed in Business. Well, I don't know the whole title of it. Do you know the title of it?
How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Without really trying. He was also on Mad Men, Joe.
Yep.
He was the boss. This singing number came right back to my mind, and I think people were sharing it too. He passed. He was 90 years old, Joe. So another good one.
What were they? What did he sing?
What's that?
What did he sing in Mad Men?
He did a montage about I can't remember. It was like some weird trippy dream sequence.
Oh, was that when they did the Beach Boys song?
Maybe.
Interesting. Well,
he was 90, and there was another one. Randy Rand, Joe. Randy Rand. I know how much you like 80s 80s hair rock, Joe.
I like some of it. Like that guy's got a cool style. Look at that. Not
80s
that
hair
one, but
rock.
the
He
other one.
was the bassist for Autograph, Joe.
Autograph. See, I'm not
Autograph. Oh, it's
very
hot in
familiar.
here.
I'm gonna look up some autograph
It's so
songs.
hot. It's the worst time of day, Joe,
True.
when my
That's
apartment and
something.
I have the air off right now. So
Turn up the radio. Blondes in black
turn
cars.
up the radio. Look at this though. This album cover, Joe, is kind of on brand. Their album covers were futuristic robots, Joe.
Ah, this is like our theme group
See
or
that?
something.
That's the stuff, Joe.
Hell yeah.
We'd probably get flagged for it. He was 62, but I think they were still performing too.
Damn, wonder what he died of. Do you know?
I think he had some kind of cancer or something, maybe, or I'm not sure. Heart disease.
That's too young, you know? That's what we always say.
62 is still young, man.
It doesn't make our it's okay to die cut off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Randy Rand, 3 deaths, man. No deaths, man. Where's Charlie, man?
Good grief.
There it is, Charles.
Good grief. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating. I'm hot.
That sucks, man.
Whew.
I left the fan on.
I should turn the fan on. That's what I should do.
We're never gonna have a show with no deaths. We're
Oh,
always
my
gonna have
God.
deaths.
Well, all the time, man.
Sucks to think about. I don't like where this camera is. It's like bothering me. Okay. Anyway.
What's up, man?
Do you want to turn your AC on? It won't bother me. Well,
Yeah, let me turn it on real quick. It's so hot, dude.
in the meantime, I'll tee up our story here. We're kicking it off with space. We're kicking it off with a space story, yeah?
Yeah, let's get in this fucking space.
We're going to outer space, my friends.
NASA, Joe.
NASA
wants to probe Uranus, Joe.
They're not the only ones. But yeah. Apparently it's a priority.
What?
Top priority.
Yes, they want to make their top priority.
Get your jokes in now. Okay, well, I did,
Yep.
so.
We all got the jokes.
We got the jokes in.
I believe it's in the next few years because it has to deal with the rotation.
Okay.
In the solar system, I think it's at its closest. I think they're going to try and go to one of the other Saturn moons too. Is it in this article? Or it might have been the other one I read, but
all I want to say is that looks like a ping pong ball.
It looks like a ping pong ball.
But yes, back to the important part. The time is ripe. A new report compiled by planetary scientists says that sending a probe to study the ice giant planet, I don't know what that means.
It's an ice giant. That's the whole planet's like covered in ice.
Ah, okay.
So
aren't all planets giant? What is
well, it's like an ice planet, so who knows?
Yeah.
But that means there's water there, right?
Right.
So
they're calling on NASA to create the Uranus Orbiter and probe, the UOP.
Sometime in the early 2030s, Joe. That's like 7 years away.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it depends what they mean by early.
Yeah. But it's got to go really far, I think. Right?
If it works, it could provide the space. The Voyager 2, which flew by the planet in 1986.
Oh, yeah. That's the right there. It flew by the planet in 1986 is the last time that we ever were near it.
Okay.
So that's also. And I think because of the rotation of where it is as opposed to Earth, because, both planets are going like this.
I want to see that part about
that's going to be. I was in another article. I don't think it was in this article, but uh, you see anything there? No, 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 no.
No, but I have another article I can switch.
Yeah, put
Oh,
out the other. Oh, just put that picture up.
that's the ice giant, eh?
What is that? Oh yeah, go up, go up. It said something about 2024.
Oh, that's Saturn's moon. My bad.
Oh, the other moon, right? Right there. Europa Clipper is slated for October 2024.
Okay. So we're basically going all over the place.
It's going to zoom past Jupiter's moon and surpass through plumes of water that might erupt from the surface. Interesting. Well, we like space, man. This is real space. It's not fake space.
What's fake space?
Like the stupid, little
Oh, like
the balloon
yes.
lounge and all that shit.
Right.
This is like we're going to deep
True.
space.
True.
Right? It's like in our not deep space because that's like you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's true. This this talks about a lot of different trips.
Yeah, I think the
is
Uranus is that's the new one that I heard this week.
So let me pull up the other one and see if I can get a little more info.
Yeah, I think there was another article on crap. Where did I look it up? Maybe this one? No. But that's BBC, I think.
According to BBC, Uranus is a mostly unexplored world. Yep.
Well, yeah, 1986. We don't know anything about it, man.
Right.
The ice giant. Nope, nothing else.
No, I don't understand this rotation thing. I'm kind of interested in that.
Well, like the planets, man. Like there's 2 planets.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Like here's the planet, here's us, here's the Earth, and then we rotate around the sun at a different speed, man.
Right, but so
what's closer to us? Don't you remember like 6th grade or 5th grade?
Yes, I'm not saying I don't understand fucking rotation. I'm saying you said that's like a whole basis of this, and I'm saying why. That's my question.
I think because it's the closest that for us to travel to.
In 10 years. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Because then it's going to be way the fuck away.
Okay.
Like our grandchildren or whatever, our children, maybe. We don't have children yet.
Right. So someday it's going to be worth it. Okay. Cool. I would be lying if I said I understood all of it because I haven't read this.
Well, that's why we might have missed it, Joe. We might have missed
it.
Well, we didn't happen yet, but they're trying. NASA's going to push forward on going to Uranus.
Great. Can't wait to see the pictures.
Yes, I'm not going to say that.
If we're still doing this in 10 years,
oh my goodness,
we're going to show you the pictures.
Can we just get to episode 60? That's the goal.
Yes.
Like I think our biggest goal is 55 because that would be the next one.
Right now, 55 is the biggest goal.
69 is a hurdle.
55 is right now the biggest goal because we already know.
And we're
the picture.
Yeah.
Which really counts for a lot, to be honest.
I know, Joe. But there's also a Snapchat drone too, right? You were talking about. I saw an image of this, and you said I want to bring it up. Maybe not too much about it, but maybe there's info on it.
Well, remember a long time ago we said Snapchat was dying? Well, we didn't say it. That was in the news.
Right. Like forever ago. We're like, dude, stocks are down. Who goes on there?
They were way down.
Oh, Joe, we forgot the update, man. I forgot the update button.
I thought we didn't have an update.
You want to go back?
Sure.
Well, let's kill this for a minute. Take that off. We didn't talk about Twitter at all. The only life update we really talked about was you.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And Twitter, Elon, that's all the news.
Elon bought Twitter.
Not official. It's pretty official, right?
It's pretty official. There, I did see today a couple doubt. Like people were talking about like, oh, he already violated the contract, and and it's not going to happen. I'm like, I don't know. That's news to me. You know, it seems official.
I
What do
should
you?
have just. I think it seems official. I think it's crazy that he's like this big. He basically runs his company and all his ideas through his interactions on Twitter, which is crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all his polls. I'm like, what? Who runs a company like that?
That's what makes him.
You know?
That's what makes him him.
Yeah. But I should have put this up higher when like we're doing updates about what's going on, man, too.
But for me, it's like, I guess all I have really to say about it that's new is I didn't think it was going to get this far. Because the last time we did a show, I was like, I think they're going to sabotage him. I think, like,
Yeah, there was question about someone else coming in or the company not doing it. And I did read a few things about like 0 hour.
yes, exactly. That's what
You
people are
know,
saying now. And I'm like,
but
I guess that could be true. I guess that could happen still,
yeah.
you know? I think a lot of people really don't want this to happen, and that's why they're writing articles like that.
Yeah.
I will say the meltdown on Twitter has been
Crazy
yes, very fun, very interesting.
to
I didn't
see
know that
everybody.
it was like the minute it was announced, all these old accounts started coming back who had been
So he
banned.
like put them back on.
Or I don't know how it happened because it's like by that point he can't even really have been in control yet, you
No,
know?
to do like an override or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was happening. I think it just got like there was a big surge and they couldn't really catch them, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of them have even gotten banned since then. So it's like it's not gonna be like it's not like flipping a light switch. It's not like okay, things are all good now, like where you're unsuspended. It's probably gonna take a while, I would think. You
Right.
know? Could be wrong, but
Hmm.
but it's been interesting. We'll you know, maybe that 0 hour thing will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know when the deadline is, like the official.
Yeah, like when it's officially he takes control or whatever, but
Yeah.
he's on the board, right? He's on the board.
Right.
So I feel like we talked about it like for 3 weeks in a row too. I'm tired of it. I didn't want to talk about it, but
that's sort of how I yeah.
Anyways,
But
back
again, if
yeah.
something happens, it will be interesting.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Crazy more happens, but back to the Snapchat drones.
Back to okay, speaking of speaking of social media companies.
Social media companies and spacing
And spacing and being spied on.
Spaceless spectacles.
Do you remember spectacles?
No.
I don't either.
Did we talk about it 5 years after? No.
5 years
We
ago, I don't.
probably didn't even have a show then, Joe.
No, we didn't.
What are spectacles? Was that? Well, I know we had the those Ray-Ban Facebook Ray-Bans. They're still trying to promote that. I saw people wearing at Coachella, but
Oh, right.
was that the same kind of thing?
Okay, so actually I didn't know about this. I was not familiar.
Makes a selfie drone. It's
But
a
since then,
selfie. It's a selfie drone.
Yeah. So they made a drone. It's called Pixie. It's a yellow puck.
Because we're a camera company, they said.
When did they make that? When did they become a camera company?
What? I thought they were an app company.
Right. Would you ever buy a Snap camera, Jason?
No, I would not. I'm gonna shoot this whole show on a Snap camera.
What if you were getting a job and they were like, "Oh, but you like,
no,
we want you to have Snap gear."
Uh-huh.
That would suck. So it's $230. Hey, at least that's a real price point.
$230.
There isn't a controller. It takes off from and lands on an outstretched palm.
Is there a picture of it?
Let's see. It's a yellow puck.
Yes,
like
it's
this.
a yellow puck. Jesus.
Wait, it takes off from your palm and yeah, but how do you control it?
Probably from your phone.
That's
Snapchat
cool.
drone. Oh, there we go.
Pretty simple. At least it's simple.
I mean, it's small, hand small, so that's lightweight. 4 fans.
Is that a card thing right there, or that's something else?
It's like a camera. It's got camera features on there.
Yeah, but like this little slot thing. Or like,
Maybe. Or a light.
yeah.
But does it go to your 101 grams
Where's that?
swappable battery? Right there where you had it. Nope. Yeah, right there.
Full charge will get you 5 to 8 flights.
10 to
In range.
20 seconds.
That's why would you fly a drone for 10 to 20 seconds of content?
Ah.
Like, see, this
Wow.
is where I don't get what's going on, really.
They want to get in the drone market.
Yeah.
12 megapixel sensor is really not that good.
No.
1,000 photos. Holy crap. Just look at where we come from a flip phone, man. You can like just drone things.
It seems like this is like this says short flight even by tiny drone standards.
What's the distance on this 10 to 20 seconds? Probably not far.
Probably not far, yeah.
So
See if it
so
says.
Weird. It's so weird to me.
Pocketable Pixie.
Wait, here's the goal. What's go up there? It said the goal was keep going. Go up up. Down. Keep going.
Down.
It's the next. I think it was the next paragraph. Nope.
Snap. Oh, here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a moneymaker. The goal is to get it in people's hands so they can play around with it. Yeah, okay.
So for kids.
Kind of sounds like a toy, right?
Sounds like a toy that they're going to wreck in the summertime and never play with again.
Right. Which is kind of their plan, I guess. Maybe we'll make a version 2 if they like this.
If they can tap into the drone market, but that's kind of mostly DJI.
It just sounds like they're really hoping that people are going to make short form content with
and this feels like this is this is a drone. This is the quickest way we can do this. It looked like there was more pictures there. Do you want to see the pictures?
I do want to see more pictures.
It sounds like a dumb idea. Why are you putting...
Well, that's what
I don't understand why they're investing in this angle for their company.
Yeah, I'm not feeling a lot of confidence when I
no.
read this. How long is it going to take for this to load?
It's not. It says is there another image?
They're all doing this.
Oh. Maybe if you go down.
There's one. Okay.
Oh, there's one. Oh, 12 megapixel camera. All right. So it's just got a bit battery. It's self-contained. I don't know if you're like at a concert or something, but there's got to start being like some drone security. I don't want these things flying around at the whatever, any outdoor event or something.
I don't either.
Right? Do you really want this?
This is like Super Soaker. It looks like a toy.
It looks like a toy.
Super Soaker should make drones, and you could just shoot people from the air. That'd be cool.
I get that it's yellow, like a, like
a fun.
I guess wasn't their icon like a ghost? They're like,
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it's definitely lightweight. It probably there's the FAA rules. It's definitely lightweight. So
yeah. I just think the 10 to 20 seconds is not worth it.
I'm going to say no. Why do you need 10 to 20 seconds? No.
Like selfies, the whole thing, why selfies caught on and why Snapchat caught on is it was
right
easy.
Here. It's right here in front of you. Yeah. And it's right here.
But this is like you got to launch it, and I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Not feeling that. Is there any other pic? Oh.
When's it come out? Oh, look. Right there. It said 13, the demographic. It had their target demographic, Joe. 13.
That's young.
13 to whatever that age bracket is.
That's what it looks like. That's what they're appealing to. But
yeah, it looks like it's for kids, man.
Yeah.
And you don't want to spend 13 to 34 years old.
You know what? There was a time when that would
75
bracket.
Yeah, like, 13 to 34, 20 countries.
Like typically no one who's 13 is the same as a 34-year-old. But now in our modern culture, it's like you could be 34 at a fucking festival doing this shit, you know?
Jesus. That's their target demo, man.
What started as primarily a sexting app a decade ago is now more than 330 million daily users. Oh, including 75. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But still, it's like that's just I don't know. That's just weird. It's like I don't know who of this demographic is this for. It's like
Well, look, because
where's
they're
the
talking about Meta, they're talking about AR glasses. It's all fits in that
yeah.
same window, I think, dude.
Yep.
Every
I do
company's
want to
going
see
to
the
have their
release.
thing. I'm assuming soon, right?
I think so.
Probably within this year. It looks cheap to make.
It looks very, very cheap to make. That's for sure.
It looks cheap to make.
Release.
I mean, it's not. It's bigger than like this glass is bigger. It's like coming out of his hand. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Like
I'm sure it's coming out soon.
It's like a paperweight or like a. We'll keep an eye out for it, man. Watch that price drop. Like
yeah, it looks like it could.
Like the Snapchat dropped.
Right. Exactly.
And then by Christmas, it's in everybody's stocking stuffer for $99.
Yep.
I don't know.
And then watch for the drone to drop because I'll bet there's going to be a lot of crashing.
Drop. Can we get like a sound effects machine in here?
We need a drop.
All right, Snapchat drone.
Yeah. That's
but
Snapchat.
Speaking
they
of
keep
phones,
trying to come up. They're not going to survive.
Can we talk about these iPhones, Joe?
Let's do it.
Not the iPhones you're thinking of.
Not the iPhones you're thinking of.
This is a control panel that lets you control your phone with your eyes, Joe. It uses the camera on your phone to control the phone. Here, I'll have that image here with your eyes. Can we watch the video of this? Because it's a cool video.
Yeah, but I lost the one with the video.
The eyes. Your eyes are used with your eyes with the camera. It recognizes your face, and then it has a little dot. See this moving dot? You move the dot with your eyes, and then click on stuff. That video was. Should I pull it up? Can I pull it up?
I have it here.
You got it. It was called. What's the name of it again? Before we. It's like the Me something. Control
IMU.
The IMU.
Yep.
IMU. Carnegie Mellon University? Was that who named it? Who made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess it's for people with disabilities, maybe, or is this the wave of the future, Joe? We're just going to be like looking at our phone and going there. Because play this video. It's pretty cool. You can like zoom in and click over. See if it loads.
That are easily seen can be hard to reach, requiring users to either...
Do you want the sound?
Yeah, sure, because he's talking about it.
In this paper, we show how gaze estimation using a phone's front-facing camera can be paired with IMU-tracked motion gestures to enable a new, intuitive, and rapid interaction technique on handheld phones. To eliminate unnecessary computation, our system only activates when a series of conditions are met. First, a user must be in the camera's field of view and facing the screen.
Pretty cool.
Once they become fixated on a target, only then does our motion detector begin to run.
What do you blink or something? You blink?
Rather than attempting to reach a distant banner, the user can simply look at a notification to select it. A flick to the left.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
And a flick to the right snoozes.
You don't have to do anything. Like getting rid of your fingers completely.
If the user wishes to see more details, the device can be pulled closer, launching the associated application, or pushed back,
which is weird.
To close it.
Off doing what? Bringing the phone closer?
Other interactions. In this photo album, users can look at a photo to select it. Pulling it closer enlarges it, and flicking to the left or right
you just look at the photo.
Filters.
Wow. And you can like edit it. That's crazy.
It's so weird, man. Yeah. I guess you're going to have to learn
in our gaze tracking mailbox, Emails can be opened with a pull.
True.
And closed with a push.
Pretty awesome.
The user can look at a thread and unroll it with the right flick. A flick to the left.
This is not like far off from
no
being commonplace. I don't think
it's a functioning tool for sure.
Yeah.
In a music player, the user can skip through songs by flicking to the left and right.
That's
like
pretty
so.
awesome
Some of this is like already.
Song lyrics and details can be expanded by pulling the phone closer.
Like I could see how that stuff would work. The eye shit is what's really
and volume
crazy.
Can be controlled with a tilt of the phone.
Yeah.
Good album.
Although future work remains to improve the accuracy of mobile gaze tracking, we found in our user study that current generation smartphones are able to localize gaze targets down to around 1.7 centimeters, sufficient for larger interface widgets. Please see our paper for full details.
That's insane.
Pretty cool, right?
That's really nuts.
That's you lose our hands, Joe.
While most previous attempts of sorry.
Was this in the article? I could put it on.
Yeah. I thought this was funny because it's like
zoom in a little bit.
I recall trying some TV sets with eye tracking years ago and feeling the same frustration as people encountered with the 3D, the Magic Eye posters, which I totally relate with that.
It looks like it works though with that ball. It tracks your eyeballs, but
yeah,
it's got to do the face mapping. That's I think this face map that it does. That's got to be why.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not even really like a retina thing. It's more like that motion capture kind of thing.
It's motioning on your face. Yeah.
Damn.
Which that gets better and better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Watch someone just take that and that's on their phone. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, it'll be a phone company that's like, we'll buy that from you. And this is in the next iPhone.
Totally. No, you're
right.
I
mean, that's why, we'll buy that technology from you. Thanks.
Yeah. Why wouldn't Apple and Android just like integrate that? Yeah. Into what they're already doing.
Into their system. Yeah.
It'll be in the accessibilities menu. Like,
yeah. Oh, right. Like any impairment or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But pretty cool story, right? Kind of techie.
Yeah, that's crazy. Pretty techie.
Now, here's this other thing. We're going to talk about facial recognition, right? We just were, right? That phone recognizes your face.
Correct.
But there's a shirt, Joe. I saw this on Wired. There's a shirt that makes there's two designs. I know this image is huge, but instead of it normally could recognize your face, but with the person wearing the shirt on the right, it can't register their face.
Why? Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, so like that, see that purple square? It can't find that guy's face, was the thing.
Okay, because it
can't find his face. So, and I guess it's the design. I was like, that's cool. If you're like scared about being photographed all the time.
I'm scared. I already like this.
This ugly shirt makes you invisible to recognition tech, which is pretty nuts.
And it's kind of like a 90s, kind of a funny vaporwave, 90s
it's got
throwback.
like a 90s, I don't know. Yeah, weird design.
Yeah.
But the camera, I guess, flips out.
Now I wonder how long
till a little bit.
I wonder how long till they make cameras that can't that can bypass that.
Yeah, can't you just make this design on all clothes?
Right.
This is also a Northeastern University, MIT, and IBM have designed a top printed kaleidoscope patch of color that renders the wearer undetectable to AI, Joe. Interesting. It's got hacker written all over it. Doesn't it?
It does in a way. Hacker in 90s.
90s hacker with that 90s vibe, like that 90s vibe.
It's part of a growing number of adversarial examples, which are physical objects designed to counteract digital surveillance. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm in support of that. Big
That's
time.
pretty cool.
It is very cool. I love that they call it an adversarial T-shirt.
Adversarial.
That makes it sound like it's the enemy, the final boss T-shirt.
Yeah, adversarial.
Should we watch this?
Is there a video? No, I think that's just a face recognition. Oh yeah, I looked at that. It was like a face recognition. It was talking about how does
it's
it.
Not okay.
It's not. Wasn't about the shirt. Wasn't about the shirt. It was about face recognition stuff, I think. Interesting though, right?
Yeah. So a lot of it comes down to this image stuff. This like
yes,
sort of things that make it chaotic, right? Too chaotic for the camera to.
It's actually what a stop sign was actually a 45-minute sign. It's the few subtle graffiti, like, so it can't figure out what it is. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like the camera's like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, like even just a few marks here and there will make it be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Because AI is really still pretty simple when it comes down to it.
It's pretty interesting.
Unlike a stop sign, T-shirts wrinkle and crease. So the team had to take this into account. Yeah. Okay. To do it, they use what is called a transformer, a method for measuring the way a T-shirt moves. This is pretty in depth.
Yeah.
Like this was more than just, oh, let's put a chaotic image on a T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Right. Or like one of those stupid pictures, like those 3D pictures where you're like, oh, there's a sailboat, you know?
Right.
Not to quote Mallrats or anything, but oh yeah, it's a sailboat.
This person.
What were those pictures called?
The magic eye?
Yeah, the magic eye.
In the future, hopefully we can fix these problems so that deep learning systems can't be tricked. Whose side are you on, my friend? You're on the side of the robots? You're on the side of the surveillance?
Well, I would say that's the point for the humans, right? For the t-shirt design. We don't really talk about fashion, Joe, but this is like tech fashion.
Exactly, tech fashion.
Right?
Like, what if this is like that? This makes me think of Back to the Future when he goes to the year, what is it? 2015 or something like that, which is funny to think about.
It has a weird, like, he has that coat.
Yeah, and everything's like just
where he's got looking. He's got that like weird color hat.
Yeah,
like glowing, the like rainbow color hat.
Yeah, and you wonder like why would that ever be the fashion? Like when I was a kid, I always thought like why would people start wearing that shit? And then you read this and you're like, this could be why. Yeah,
facial recognition.
Serious, that's crazy.
Which makes Doc Brown even smarter.
No, yeah, for real.
It makes Doc Brown even smarter.
I want to see more examples.
This fucker's electrical. It's electrical. Oh, I forgot we had a Doc Brown clip.
That's right. Don't you want to see more? I want to see more.
It's a cool story, man. Yeah, it's a cool story. I wish it just looks like weird image. Yeah, go to it again. It's like nothing. Shapes and colors.
Yeah.
And weird. It almost looks like a weird focal length.
Right.
Right? So the camera might think it's further away, so it can't.
That's true.
Like our webcams, they don't focus sometimes properly.
Yeah, it's a good point.
It's interesting.
It almost looks like AI created it itself.
It's like that stupid image about that GPT-3 thing.
Yeah,
forever ago. It's like Jesus. It made this weird image of this is what.
That's funny.
I'm gonna sneeze. What happens when you sneeze on a podcast?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Woo! 2.
Allergies are high.
Do I have another?
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're talking about sneezing.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about beers. I was like, have one for me.
No, do I have another sneeze? Ah.
So here's next we're gonna be. It's kind of like the RIP segment. It's about companies failing.
Yeah, Joe. So did you sign up for CNN Plus?
I certainly did not. Did you?
Because I heard that no one did.
No.
I heard that it tanked. Do you have an article?
Yeah, I think we have about as many viewers as they do.
I think we probably are right in line with them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about the type of person who would have signed up for this, though.
I don't know.
So 2 days earlier than announced, we already knew that they were going to end early because it's like they only got some 10 or 20,000 subscribers.
But it was like a Yeah, it wasn't 20,000. I think not even like 10,000.
Something like that.
Let's see if it's in here. I saw billboards for it in New York and like, ads. I was like, who's getting that?
They had big hopes.
Big hopes for more.
Oops, that was too far. All right. Yeah. So too far zoom.
Too far.
CNN will be discontinued Thursday, 2 days earlier than initially announced. So sad. I want to see the subscriber number.
No. They poured $100 million in developing the app. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That's so nuts.
Man.
Yeah. Well, it's news. People will just go somewhere else. That's what we've learned about this show.
Right.
We have plans for news. We have news stories you might miss.
Right.
But
they just couldn't make it entertaining, though.
Awful, man. That's so awful, dude.
Guess how much we dumped into this?
It employed 300 and had plans for 500, a workforce of 500 people. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
We dump like the cost of StreamYards into this and maybe a little more.
Right.
They put 100 million and could not get.
Holy crap, dude.
I want to see the fucking subscriber number.
It's not in here. Maybe you can look on to find somewhere else, maybe. Is it here? No.
Let's see.
Nope. I just know they were low.
I heard it was like 10,000.
I know I thought it was under 20,000. I think I read that.
Damn. Well, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Oh, dude, we had another. Oh, dude, did you hear? There was another death we could have talked about. Did you hear that the oldest living person died?
No.
She was 119. Oh, we should bring her up, man. 119 years old. That's something I looked at this week. I think she was from Japan.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, world's oldest person dies. 119. Kane Tanaka. Born in 1903.
Wow.
That's pretty. I can't believe it. She was on the Guinness Book of World Records.
Dang. That's a long life, man. Wow.
Well, Joe, that's not gonna. You should look this up because I did right after this. My brain's like, well, who was the oldest ever? 122, Joe.
120. Shit. Okay.
That's so old, man.
That is just
122.
At that point, you probably feel like that's eternity.
You're just like, keep going.
Oh my God.
Like, ooh. You had a long life to live. But at 119, she saw both pandemics.
Which is wild. Yeah.
Yeah. She saw the one in like 1918 and 2018. She was like, oh, yeah, I've seen this before.
Holy shit.
Right?
Even the fact that you'd be that old living through this one.
Oh, my God.
Crazy.
Yeah. So there was another rip, man. We had another rip to talk about.
Yeah, that kind of deserved its own segment. I'm glad we
should have brought her in the rips, man. I totally forgot about it. But you said deaths. I was like, oh. But anyways, the CNN, that sucks.
Yep.
Right. Netflix also, you say, has layoffs coming?
Yeah, they really did a lot to hide these numbers. To hide these fucking
the CNN numbers.
CNN Plus numbers. It's really pissing me off. Fewer than 10,000 subscribers.
Fewer than 10,000
since its launch 2 weeks ago.
Like that's like a small town.
Yeah.
That's not even a town. That's like a small town.
But then some people say they had 150K. This makes no sense.
I don't believe it. I'm going with the low numbers.
Yeah, me too.
Going with the low numbers.
Because after they shut down, it's like they were like, "Oh, we actually had 100K subscribers." No, we already saw your numbers back when you were shutting down.
Yeah.
So, sorry, you can't go back and revise. That's like every time our show ended, we're like,
thing. I mean,
there was 100 people watching our show, guys. It wasn't just 2 viewers; it was 100. We swear.
It was 100. Well, we don't know. We know that this doesn't count. This doesn't count. We're also on Twitter. We stream it on Twitter too, but
true.
I don't know if this is true. The YouTube numbers are all weird every week. But I think it goes in with our next story with the Netflix, because we heard that they like lost a lot, right? A lot of subscribers for them too. I think there's too much shit out there.
I think you're right.
I think that's why CNN tanks. Like, what? I have CNN. Why do I need more news?
Right. No, really. It's like, what are you doing that's different?
They're already milking the news, but they're, everyone heard about this struggling Netflix, but you're saying that they're laying off a bunch of people too?
Yeah, this is new to me. I mean, I like you said, knew that they weren't doing well. I saw that the stock went down, right? That one guy.
The stock, that one day it tanked.
Yeah, and some huge investor lost like 100 or 400 million or something. Yeah, that
sucks. I mean, I was talking with Yaz the other day. Like, what if when it was public, when it first went public, it was like $1 a share. If you spent like $10,000, you'd be like millionaire.
Now. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
I'm like, can you imagine if you bought 1,000 shares at $1 a share when it was like $700 or whatever was a share? That's
right. Like, man. And this guy bought this guy I'm talking about. He bought pretty high.
Was this the guy, Alex Zaragoza?
No, this is, I think, an employee, and this is like a disappointed employee. He's basically saying, like, they told us everything's going to be stable, that we'll be set up for success. Then they pulled the rug out from under.
Dang it. Well, I think this, goes in with the, all the streaming sites. This, there's only so many hours in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do a "What are you watching" segment, but like sometimes we don't watch anything in a week. We might watch one or two things. Sometimes we go on a rant and watch a bunch of shit. But
yeah,
you have your marquee shows, and like if you release a whole show that's 10 episodes, are you gonna binge it? I think people are just tired of watching all the TV things.
Yep, it's really true.
And and if the pandemic is set over, it's not. You have COVID right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, late stage COVID.
Yeah, late stage, right? Still not over.
True.
Right? What do you do at home? I don't think it's...
I think people do have content fatigue, like you're saying.
Because of 2 years of watching all the time, every day. Yeah.
People are looking for like something different in their lives. And also, this is my huge thing. These people are not making good content anymore. Like, sorry, but I put a joke up about it on our Twitter recently where I was like, oh, is this going to be the next true crime show? Like a woman loses her phone at the hotel and blames the housekeeper, and then 10 years later
I saw you did it. I saw it, I think, late when you did it, or because I'm like the last day or something.
They're just making too many. It's like, oh, and then it takes place in the 90s. That's like how everything now is. It's like,
right. What is the popular generation said it in this?
Yeah. And it's too many episodes. Like, no one wants to watch 20 episodes of this shit.
It's too many of,
And they're making all this stupid crap, and they're like, and sorry, but a lot of it's like dumb because it's woke, and you know what I mean. It's like but it's also just bad for a lot of other reasons. It's like they're just making bad stuff.
Well, I think that's what happened when the pandemic hit. They were like, we need a bunch of content because everybody's watching stuff. So then all the content was good, and then all the good shit went away.
Yeah.
And then it was like a bunch of bad shit.
I think that's another good point.
And now they're like, do people want good shit? And then they put money into the good shit again.
Mm-hmm.
And then people get tired of watching. So
but they already got fatigue on the bad shit too.
Yes. And they're like, why are we paying all this money? That's probably what the sense of the layoffs do.
Yeah, because remember that time where people were like, everyone's looking to buy content. Like, now is the time to sell your content.
If it was done.
But they bought a lot of shitty stuff and tried to make it dress it up.
Yeah.
Polish a turd, basically.
I mean, I definitely saw some stuff on Netflix, but there was definitely some stuff on Amazon. I'm like, why is this even on here?
Yeah. I had a few of those moments.
Like, I start watching something. I'm like, ooh.
This is beyond B. This is like
not even a. Why did I find this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you waste your day halfway through a show. You're like, this is just awful.
Mm-hmm. And it can't even keep you going. Like, you get 10 episodes into a show and you're like, you know what? I'm just quitting. Like, I'm not even hooked. This just sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. They're stock tanking that, I guess it makes them more human,
Yeah. I think they kind of had to learn this lesson because I just think they're making such bad stuff.
Well, I think they're getting into gaming still, I think, too, is their big push right now. I know they were trying to do mobile games or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like through the app. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to, because that video game market's huge. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, we even had a story.
It might have been on that. No, that was, I think, on our lost episode was one of our stories.
Oh, I thought they were having like Netflix or somebody was.
I think I talked about. Oh wow! I think Netflix. I think I talked about that on one episode. I don't remember when it was, but which is like their focus is changing. If they know people won't do that, but they'll play a game for 6 hours,
right?
Then you have it for 6 hours.
The big parallel here is also like, remember when all the news people tried to strip down their show? Not news, but late night guys.
Yeah, and
they tried to do it from home, and and they just suck. Like the shows were just really shitty.
Because
I think that's what they're discovering with this is like people would rather watch someone game who they don't know, like a total stranger, play a game on fucking Twitch than watch our content. And I think that's where it's like,
I think we were there like a year ago. We're like, we got to get into gaming,
right? Yeah,
we still haven't.
But it's like, but people would rather watch. Like, I could sit here drawing, and I'm not even a good artist, and people would rather watch that than like.
I see it on my on Reels on Instagram, and people watch their drawing or they go live on their actual drawing. I'm like,
it's like they'd rather watch that than Ozark because some people just don't have the appetite for these shows all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I am excited for Ozark.
Did you see that in that article? It said an episode of Stranger Things cost $30 million to make.
Jesus. Well, I think that next season is coming out soon too. I think that's going to be in the summer, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's just crazy.
But that was delayed because of COVID and everything too. $30 million. Oh my God. Yeah, it's got to be up. Down. 30 million to produce. One episode of a 10 episode probably season or 8.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And again, it's season 4. Like, I lost interest in the middle of season 2.
I still watched 3. I like 3. 3 was better than 2.
I still got to watch 3.
But you got to sit down and catch up in all that time. Can you carve time out in your day to be like, okay, here we go?
No, because by the time nighttime comes, it's like That's me and Kelsey maybe watched 2 episodes of something.
There was a funny skit on that show Portlandia where they watched like Battlestar Galactica. They're like, one more episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they lose their job. They ever just like, one more. You want to get order type? Want to order Chinese food? Like,
I remember feeling that way.
Legs. Like, yes, it's like just binging. And they're like, that's it. One more. Okay, just one more.
Like back when shows were that engaging. Remember that?
Oh my God, we get so hooked.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a lot of shows going back to the episodic. Like Disney's been doing that. Disney Plus has, like, Better Call Saul is. You know what I mean? Like, just do it episodically. Digest it once a week. Spend that 50, 45 minutes, hour show, whatever, and be done.
Yeah.
And that's the TV you watch for the day. I don't know.
And there's some taste. That's like tasteful because it's like you're waiting on that. Like,
right.
You appreciate it. You're not just sitting there like, oh, a new story about a true crime chick who killed someone. Like, okay.
Right. Or like skip 2 and then watch like 2 episodes. That's like a movie. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's like you watch something. I don't know. I think it's an eyeballs thing, man.
Yep. True.
But we did talk about games, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so Netflix, if Netflix goes to gaming, is there an article on that? Because I do remember seeing that. I almost brought that in. It might have been on The Verge or something that they plan to go towards gaming. Well, since we're all talking about them, I guess we can talk a little more about it. But
oh yeah, here, maybe this is what you're talking about.
$50 games by the end of 2022.
And it's going to be part of a new subscription plan, right?
Right. So another. Sounds like they're shifting. So they got to hire. They're going to get rid of these people and hire game people, probably. That's all it is.
But they already. I see. I didn't even know this.
It's like shifting focus. I think I brought it up when they first announced that they were going to try doing it. I didn't know that there's 18 games already, though.
I didn't either. I remember talking about this, but I never.
They have 18 games. So 30. Oh my God. See, that's crazy. Yeah. See, so you can have these shows. I think this is talking about the subscriber loss, all that stuff. So I don't know. They're moving focus. That's all I'm.
Yeah.
Right. Pivot.
Yes.
Pivot.
Do something that doesn't tank your company.
Well, maybe they know, man. Maybe they know gamers is the answer, Joe.
Yes.
Like these Final Fantasy VII dolls.
Yeah, you know what else is the answer? These babies.
I know what Final Fantasy is, but you're like, have you heard of Final Fantasy? I was like, yep. You're like, okay, I got a story.
Okay, yeah.
What if I didn't know what Final Fantasy VII was? Would you still do the story?
Yes. But you're right. I should show these characters so people know. So Final Fantasy VII is like a legendary game.
From like PlayStation, right? It was in like 2000. It's probably 30 or 20 years old now, right? 2001 probably came out.
I think even earlier, maybe 99, 2000 or something.
I mean, Final Fantasy is a huge franchise, but
yeah. So these two characters, I'm trying to find a classic image of them. Here they are.
What was there was like the guy with the gun, the guy with the sword. There was like a girl.
Yeah. So these are two of the chicks, and
there was their giant chocobo races and all that stuff, which I do remember. Oh, so, see, this is the remastered version.
This is the remake. Yeah. I haven't either. I'm just showing it to show it. That was like, you had this chick. She was a badass, the one on the left here.
Okay.
And yeah, they all had their little arcs and everything, right? But you know that gamers are fucking geeks. So they're like,
yeah.
Oh my God, they're so hot. Oh, like they're obsessing over them, right?
Right.
I was never like that because I'm not a total weirdo, but I only did that with Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. Because she had big tits.
That was designed for your demographic.
Yes. And there was like, you could like type in nude cheat codes, I think.
Was there a nude cheat code? No.
For Lara Croft, that was a rumor. I don't think there actually was one.
Yeah, it was a stupid rumor. That's like before the internet was even fully. They're like, where's it at?
Exactly.
And then you're just there trying to get the cheat code. It doesn't work.
So, point being, and I don't know, might have to blur this out or something. I don't know. Not that there's any way to do that, but
sure there is. We can put something else up in front of it.
Yeah.
Do we have a small image? Why don't you? Okay, I'll put this image up, and then we'll see if it's bigger than this.
Okay. Oh, it is because
if you ever hear, is it bigger than that?
Well, because the way the article is set up.
If you pick it up.
Here, I just won't scroll down. Here, I'll do it. I'll try to make it not inappropriate.
Okay. Well, you can at least put it in the queue. I can see.
That's true.
I can see. You think I get flagged for these dolls, Joe? So are they lifelike? They're like sex dolls. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's, so basically, I couldn't scroll up.
We might get flagged for that.
Well, I'll just try to scroll down.
Well, we're not eating dolls. Can you go scroll up?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in?
I got it. This is fine.
You can zoom in to the article.
So back to my point. This is literally the wet dream of gamers.
Oh my God.
You've got
Game Lady doll.
Yeah.
So it's a copy of the girl.
Yeah, they're life size.
Right. So like a sex doll, but they're based on the characters.
They are, but I think they are sex dolls. I mean, let's not.
But they're modeling after the characters.
Yeah. I want to see the other. I'm going to take it off while I.
That's like really trying to hit a certain demographic.
Yes, exactly.
That's like doing their market research.
They're really. Oh, this is graphic. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's too much, man, for me.
I want to see the other one though.
Do our gamer friends out there? Was there any info on there? Jesus.
This is like only one of them. I want to see both of them. Here, you know what? Let's go to the source. This is where I saw it. Someone tweeted about it. Yeah. So I texted my friend. I was like, I would have been psyched as like a 12-year-old about this. This would have been
because you're like sex doll has that.
And plus, it would have just, it'd be like, and it's like your characters come to life, you know?
Oh, that's so gross, dude. Sorry, that's my opinion. But
no, I'm not a fan either. Like,
I get what you're saying, though, that it's like, yes, if you're a 12-year-old boy or a 13-year-old boy, isn't it weird to see like what companies are thinking?
Yes.
Like Snapchat's like, we got to get drones. We got to get sex dolls. We got to get
for real. And you can see why they're doing, because there's a lot of. I feel like the more I call it weird, the more I sound like I'm like
a boomer.
No, that I'm just being like, oh no, it's so weird. I'm not even into that. But I'm saying I'm not
if you were 13
guy.
But if you were 13, you would be.
Yes. And there's a lot of gamers now who are very nerdy and obsessed with this shit. So
and they're in their basement gaming the whole time. So just stay in the Jesus.
So it's like I see why they're doing it.
It's just getting worse, Joe.
Yeah.
It's getting worse.
Now think about the metaverse and apply this to that. You're in the metaverse. You're obsessing. You're like, I like this chick. And then you're like, I'm going to buy her life-size sex doll. You know what I mean?
I want the real thing. I mean, I have a girlfriend that I love, and I'm like, this is like not even in my wheelhouse.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
it's
like, give me that. Like, nah, that doesn't even.
Yeah. Like, this shit is not going to help promote real relationships and families and stuff. No. You know?
It's just taking it. It's taking it in a completely other direction.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. That's the problem. It's going to keep drawing us farther away from like the real life.
No,
stuff.
And like I missed my girlfriend this week. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
You
know, that's like a natural feeling. It's removing.
It's a natural feeling. I'm like, I don't want any of this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, no. But actually, okay, so my relatable story to this, Joe, is called fictosexual, is the term. Fictosexual.
Interesting. I'm interested.
So I think you can look this guy up. He married his favorite anime character.
Let's see.
who was like, this happened 4 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And a company, he's having struggles right now, Joe, because there was an AI written program to where he talked to it.
Okay.
So fictosexual marriages. He married this anime character that doesn't exist, right? But she doesn't talk to him anymore because the AI broke.
So it's like a real marriage in some ways.
So it's that's awful. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Look at him. This is just hilarious.
He, I guess none of his family went to the wedding when he had it.
I wonder why.
But I guess people attended online and Zoom and everything like that. But I think she doesn't talk to him anymore. That's the funny thing about this story. Can you zoom into that?
I can't scroll or do anything. It's like frozen.
No. Okay,
and I want to see more.
I'll remove it. But here's the guy. Here's the AI. They made like a little like a VR. You want me to remove that completely?
No, I think I got it now.
Okay.
So after we see this, I'll pull it back up.
Go ahead. Here, I'll put it on.
You got a feel for him, Jason.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. We're talking about Final Fantasy dolls. I'm like, dude. Kondo started dating this anime character who wasn't even real.
Hatsune Miku.
In 2018.
2008. They've been together a long time.
They've been a long time. But she won't talk to him anymore because the AI broke. The company that did it for him. Keep going down.
They need to fix it. You know she's a computer synthesized pop singer?
Oh, there's a funny live stream. I don't want to watch that.
No.
Crazy ads.
They dated for 10 years.
Yeah, so that's a 10-year relationship. 2018. He decided to put a ring on it. Whatever it was.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm so... Oh, God.
It's a weird story, right?
Yes.
But they're calling this fictosexual. That's the thing to me. Like, it's a whole different thing now. It's a category.
This is the only part I get, that his family didn't show. The rest, I'm like, what is going on? So, when did she stop talking to him?
I guess recently. This is because there's been a tech glitch. I think it's in the bottom here. Gatebox software has been eliminated, effectively serving the main artery of communication between Kondo and his wife.
How could you do that to this guy?
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom there. Keep going. That's genuinely quite tragic.
His love hasn't changed.
Oh, man.
So he is the holograph the thing you were just showing?
Yeah, the holograph is this thing that they made like a hologram, and I guess that talked to him. So he really got addicted. He got attached to this holograph, man.
My friend.
And he's like 35, 38. He's in his 30s.
Wow. Fictosexual.
Yeah, fictosexual, Joe.
He thought he could be with her forever, but he was screwed over by the technocratic.
Yeah, the gatebox software that doesn't work.
I don't like. Don't. This really does go along with the last article, because these people need to see that there are weirdos out there.
Yes.
Sorry to say to our friend there.
It goes right along with that other. I mean, literally, this looks like that other thing that you just posted.
Yes.
Like, that's a life-size doll that he probably cuddled.
Yeah. But even worse, he got one that talked to him. It's like you're taking away that. Like, to him, that's his only.
I don't understand it.
His only connection.
I really don't understand it.
And also, like, he's still fictosexual, so now he has to find a new fictional thing
that he likes.
A new waifu.
A new like Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Or a new Final Fantasy girl.
He's got to find his Laura Croft.
He's got to find his Laura Croft out there.
That's just
it's so weird, man.
That kind of reminds me of that one story we did about like
it's like Black Mirror. This is like Black Mirror. Yeah. It's like Black Mirror. It looks like, I don't know. It's just like it's got all those vibes with it.
I would say it's funny, but it's again just sad in some ways.
It's sad and funny. And what's really sad is this family's like, you're marrying what now?
Exactly.
What are you doing? No, we're not going to that.
And he felt so justified. He's like, I don't care. We're getting married.
I read something. I don't think it was that article, but it was another one. It was like he live streamed it.
Oh God.
And then so that was probably all the tech nerds were watching him doing that.
Oh, that's just
tragic. Yeah.
It's the only word for it.
But what are you watching, Joe? Can we move on? Can we get to what are you watching, man?
Let's talk about what we're watching.
What are you watching? Oh, we gotta play a little.
Play Diddy.
Little dits.
This song is awesome.
All right, cool.
Cool.
I didn't watch much, man. I watched Saul again this week. Still good.
I have not started yet.
Episode 3. Crazy. Still crazy. I love it. It's going to end, and it's going to be like, holy shit.
A good tasteful ending. A good...
when this show's done, it's going to be interesting to just watch the whole thing.
Right.
That would be a mammoth bender. You watch that. You watch Breaking Bad. You watch that movie of... what is it? That's one giant box set. El Camino. Camino. That would be a giant box set, wouldn't it? Like if
that's true.
Had DVD collections.
Yeah,
that would be nuts. Just watch it like from start to finish. Holy crap!
Serious. Sorry, I got a lot of cars here, but
I watched that, and I'm trying to catch up on my Marvel, man, and I watched Spider-Man No Way Home finally, man. I mean, there's a new Doctor Strange. I think it came out or it's coming out. Is it coming out like in a week?
That I did not know.
There's a new Doctor Strange. So I'm a little behind, but I finally saw the Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm not that caught up on Doctor Strange in general, other than the Spider-Man movies and Marvel movies. Like, right. I don't know.
Well, I think he had one other movie, right? I don't think I saw that other movie.
Or sorry, I meant adventure movies. Like I've never watched one of his movies by itself,
And I think this new one's the second one. This was like he's partially in this one.
Okay.
What'd you think? You said you saw it too, right?
Yeah, I rented it out because I would just, these movies, they're like $20 to rent, and I was like, I waited and waited and waited till the price came down.
I watched it on the plane actually, with my girlfriend. It was nice.
So what you guys think?
And she's not even, she's not into Marvel or anything. That's like a dude thing, right?
Yeah, that's saying a lot then.
And she's like, I liked it. I did like it. And I'm glad she liked it. I'm glad we had that nice moment together.
I'm surprised because if you're just jumping in, this was a really complicated, like even I, who has been watching all the Spider-Mans and all the fucking...
But I didn't see the last Spider-Man, I don't think, with Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, so I had no idea where the story left off.
Oh no, I didn't see. Yeah,
but I saw the first Tom Holland one. So
yeah, exactly. I've been watching
it was good. It was really good, man. I liked it.
There was a lot going on.
There's so much going on with the multiverse and all 3 Spider-Men, like Tobey Maguire, and that was nuts.
So I'm
so nuts. And I was like, how much did that cost to get those other guys back? Andrew Garfield, Willem Dafoe, amazing.
Which was great.
Like the guy that's like Dr. Octopus, like just sharing that, creating that.
That was pretty awesome.
That's got to be like a wonderful phone call to get.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we need you in this movie. It's going to cost this much money.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it. I think we're in multiverse land now. DC's going to do it next year too.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm into the whole thing. Like,
but everybody's doing it. Like Batman, Keaton's coming back as Batman. They're doing it again in the DC universe too. So to see them do it correctly, and I know Marvel does shit correctly, they did it correctly. This is how it's done, right?
Yeah, exactly. My only gripes.
I mean, I never even saw the Andrew Garfield one. I
didn't either.
I never even saw that one.
I did not either.
I totally missed that. I'm like,
this is not really a gripe
now?
But didn't Tobey Maguire look just like obviously old? Like
he's older. Yes, he's obviously way older. I mean,
he like stood out
compared to Tom Holland. Yeah. I'm like, he's definitely older.
But the timeline is still the same, so it's not like he needed to be younger.
No,
right?
He didn't need to be younger. It's just they pulled him from whatever. I thought it was cool, man.
I did too.
Very cool. And like Willem Dafoe, man, he brought it like full go with everything.
Yeah, really. He was great.
I was like, dude. And I think he died in that first Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
So like to bring him back and like give it more just that, dude, he's such a good actor.
He really is. It was nothing was really cheesy about it. Only one part. Remember, was that Jamie Foxx? Is that who that was?
Jamie Foxx, I think, was the villain in the other guys.
Yeah. So he was good.
So they brought him back too. You know what I mean?
But at one point, he goes like, "I only hope in another universe there's a black Spider-Man."
Which that was because they're making fun of the Miles the animated one. That's like a throwaway line.
It was like a funny little kind of pandering though reference. It's like, okay, well,
the Miles Morales, which I get it, but it's
like they're not in this though. I don't know. It was kind of funny, but
it's creating universe, man.
Yeah, they were all good.
Oh, that was great, man. I mean, it was a good plane movie. Probably a good rental, right? If you have a rental.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun.
You know, I didn't see it in the theater because that still was COVID. I haven't been to the movie theaters really at all. So
me neither. Not yeah, really. Holy shit!
I went to like one or two. I think I've gone to 2 movies. It's not
I gotta
like
go
used
back.
to, man. Yeah,
I kind of just started going back to bars the way I used to.
Yeah,
like I stopped into well, this is kind of personal, but I stopped into a dive the other day, and I was like, "This is what I miss this stuff."
It's not the same though.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Yeah, that's about it, dude. That's all I really watched.
All I want to add is I watched a movie that came out like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been avoiding it. I should pull up this article because
pull it up, man. What is it?
They did a study like that scientifically the scariest movie ever released was this movie.
Scientifically?
Yeah, like because they fucking measured people's reactions or something.
Oh, like their brain waves.
Yes.
So you watched it because of you like brain waves.
No, I avoided it because I was like, it sounds too scary. I finally watched it.
Oh, you know what, dude? I do want to say this.
All right.
Okay. Well, you say this. I did start watching something else, but you talked about it already.
All right, I'll just bring this up. Scariest movie according to science was this movie. And I'll just get to the point. Hereditary. Yeah. That was a good list.
That's like a top 10. Best horror movies on Netflix.
This won it. I wish I could find the list because it was pretty interesting. But anyway, I watched it. I know I'm like 4 years behind. It was good. Very good.
Yeah, I didn't.
You ever see it?
No.
It was really it was unique.
I remember Billy talking about it, but
here's what I'll say. It's not scary in the same way as like It Follows, or it's not jump scary. It's actually I don't even believe it should be rated with those other movies. It's not like The Ring and shit,
Right.
It's like its own style. It was very slow but interesting, eerie, very cool.
Well, speaking of scary movies, I watched the beginning of Scream.
Did you?
The new one that you saw?
The new one. What'd you think?
I'm glad the plane landed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
I was like, it's really hard.
Yeah.
To get into this whatever boot they're calling that, like the
Little goofy.
Like not a I was like, what is going on with the Skeet bullshit?
All the self-referential. Yeah, I didn't like that Skeet
I'm like,
thing.
wow,
Yeah.
they're really, what the fuck is happening, dude? Billy Loomis.
Yeah. I did not like that element of it.
Yeah, and those actors were just awful too, man.
The kids, the younger ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm too old, and I was, the demographic for when the first one came out. So I don't think I'll finish that one.
Yeah, I don't really blame you. I had my issues with it, but I'm a big Scream head. But
yeah,
even still, I was like, yeah, that was kind of dumb.
I know we talked about it a long time ago, but like, fuck, I wanted to like it more than I did for that first hour I watched, and I was like, damn it.
I understand those.
But Hereditary is way better, right, than that?
Oh yeah, it's like an actual artistically good, well-made film. I did find this. I think I was wrong about it being number 1, but it's worth showing this.
But it was a hit. It was a hit, dude. I know. So
Sinister was the ultimate, which was really scary. And then here's where it fell: Insidious, The Conjuring, then Hereditary was number 4. So,
and this is like it's judging your heart rate and everything.
Yeah, this is like based on heart rate and stuff.
Wow.
Which makes sense because, like I said, Hereditary was like slow. It wasn't jump scare kind of thing. So, anyway, is Scream on here? It's number 20.
Number 20, man.
The Ring. I was so scared when I saw it in 2002 or whatever.
Man, what about like Halloween? That's scary. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. I guess it's just not. I mean, maybe because it's older, they've outdone themselves.
Yeah, like when you watch Sinister, like it's not even on the same level anymore.
But I still get. Yeah, I mean, The Exorcist. It's very scary, man.
Agreed on The Exorcist.
I think that's way higher than A Quiet Place.
I think so too. I do.
What's on the top 10 again?
Quiet Place shouldn't really be that.
Man, but this is scientifically like beats per minute.
Yeah. And who knows the demographic and age group,
Yeah. The Visit, I don't even know what that is.
I didn't see that or The Descent.
Yeah, man. So that was number 4, huh? Hereditary.
So I avoided it because I thought I'd be too scared, but
damn it.
Turns out it was really great.
Damn it. All right, man. Well, we got through 54, man.
5-4.
136. Thank you guys for watching, whoever you are.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We'll do another show next week, maybe Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know how that sounds to you.
I'm going to plan to have a negative test by then, I hope.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Take care of yourself, Joe. Don't get any more COVID. Don't get any more COVID.
I don't want to.
Take care of yourself, man. It's, I was looking forward to doing the show together, but I think we did the smarter thing.
I think so too.
But next week I'll be out of town. I'll be out of town. So I guess by then we'll figure out.
Yeah. So we'll do a coast to coast one next week.
Yeah, maybe Friday. Do a coast to coast. But thank you guys for watching. Follow us, banner, all the jazz. We can check our link tree in our Instagram and donate to us at streamlabs.com.
Yep.
The link is in the bio of the description on YouTube. Thank you for all your lovely support on the web. I could probably kill this banner too, huh? We're not watching anything anymore, Joe.
No more. It's over. Show's over.
And I'll let you know when my next week's kind of weird.
But yeah, just let me know. I should be.
Hopefully you're better. And then maybe we can do some of those other things that we talked about last time. But
yeah. I'll probably order those.
Yeah, next time we can talk about it off the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I want to do? I want to do this at the end of the show.
Okay.
So that people know where to click. I just got to figure out where I need to put my subscribe button is here, right? It's right down here. Subscribe here.
Right.
And you got to point to where the other video is that way.
I cannot remember. This
no.
This way?
Yeah, so it's like here.
Okay.
It's above your head.
Right here?
Yeah, that's like an old episode, right? Or you want to watch you want to tell them last episode's there and just say a random number. We've done 54 episodes. Check out episode whatever.
Would we okay, yeah. Do we are we actually put a new
I'll put it on the end. I'll put it on the episode. I'll put it on the end, but like the end bumper. Subscribe, guys, right here in this bubble.
And then check out an old episode. Here.
No, yeah, there you go. Very simple.
Yeah, we can get that choreography down.
We got to do it every week.
All right. Because I don't even know what it looks like. I forget where everything is. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. We got to end it though because we already skipped. I can't put that early. It's gonna be here at the end, right at the end. Subscribe.
Go to an old episode.
Later, dude.
Later.